I got 10 years to fill a stadium, but only 2 minutes to fill your cranium. Humble the poet, signing in.
Hello, Humble's channel. I come in peace.
We's in Australia. What up, Australia? I'm in Sydney, out here for YouTube Fan Fest, and I got a nice pimp hotel room. This is just the first room. I got a whole living room and everything over there. Super dope. Look what they gave me as a gift, and there's a poem on it. It says, "I'm not sweet, I'm savory. Enjoy me with something from the bakery. Try a little, we wouldn't recommend a lot. We hope you'll love it, but that might be a long shot." Bet you might. I ain't trying this. So asking me if I've encountered racists is like asking a monkey if they like bananas. Hey Lily, do you like bananas?
Yeah, I love bananas.
I feel like I could write a book on all the racism I've experienced and continue to experience in my life. Take the airport for example. I've been pulled out of a plane and frisked in front of the plane door. You know, to make the white people comfortable. I've had my luggage emptied out in front of me for absolutely no reason. At the US border, I've been pulled out of the car, told to leave everything in the car, including my computer and my cell phone, and then put into a room to wait for 2 hours with absolutely no explanation. On the street, I've been pulled over and carted multiple times without explanation. I've fit the description of a suspect a few times and been given a free ride in the police car. I've also been denied entry into a few establishments without explanation. And that's just at the hands of the professionals. I can make a whole video about all the racial slurs that I've endured in my lifetime as well, both direct and indirect. But that's some sad shit, and I'm not a sad guy. Unless we're talking about that episode of Fresh Prince when his dad comes back.
Got through my first day without him, right? I learned how to drive, I learned how to shave, I learned how to fight without him. I had 14 great birthdays without him. He never even sent me a damn card. To hell with him!
Oh my god, my face is leaking. Even more pathetic than the racism I just spoke about is the racism that I encounter at the hands of my own people. Both people who identify themselves as Sikh and Punjabi. Because like any other racist, they decide it's okay to judge a book by its cover and discriminate accordingly. But in the overall scheme and in the few decades I've been alive, I've done alright for myself. Considering that in many places in the world, people that look like me are killed for looking like me. And I'm not just talking about across the pond. In Arizona after 9/11, Kanwer Singh was killed outside of his gas station while he was gardening. Not to mention the Oak Creek massacre in 2012. So for me to complain about a few bumps and bruises and hurt feelings is meaningless in comparison. Plus, it's not just turban beardos who suffer racism at the hands of others. Anyone who is considered different can feel the brunt of it. And shit, if you try hard enough, you can make anybody feel different. So what do? How do we solve racism? What's the magic pill? Is it education? Should I have to educate the masses as to why I'm different to gain their acceptance? Is knowing why my hijabi mommies cover their head going to make Islamophobia disappear? Some think yes, but I'm not sure. These PR campaigns are looking to gain acceptance from a group of people who don't really seem to be in the mood to accept anyone who's different. In my humble opinion, see what I did there? One of the strongest ways to prevent racism from continuing to happen is to foster and encourage empathy. Notice I said prevent, not solve. Because if somebody is closed-minded and racist, trying to infuse them with empathy is going to be as successful as trying to get Lily to look at a picture of a spider. Hey Lily, do you want to see a picture of a spider?
Don't!
It may not be the best use of our time and energy to work on people who are stuck in their ways. But if we catch younger people who are actually excited about new ideas, then we might have a chance. Not to say being closed-minded is an age thing. I know old people who are open-minded, and I know some young people who are ridiculously closed-minded. But on a larger scale, working to create environments where people are connecting with other people who may be different from them is a great way to foster an environment of empathy. But it'll also help them build a stronger sense of self. And when somebody has a strong sense of self, they're less likely to try to put down and control others. You'd be surprised on how many world issues and problems are occurring because of paranoia and insecurity. As Hans Rosling says, I'm not an optimist or pessimist, I'm a possibilist. And yeah, possibilist is not a word. He's making a joke saying that he knows what's possible. Whether it's going to happen or not is up to us. Racism, sexism, homophobia, and all the other bina matala problems that exist in this world can be addressed successfully if we infuse the world with a little bit more empathy. And it doesn't require starting a Facebook charity group to encourage empathy. Nor do you have to collect any money. But I mean, you can send me money if you want. All donations will go directly to me and my buying Nutella that will go into my belly fund, while some will remain in my beard. Encouraging empathy doesn't require even lecturing anybody or trying to pound an idea idea into their head. We can simply lead by example. I'm not going to end this video with a cliche Gandhi quote. A shift in mindset won't happen overnight or even over one generation. But let's recognize that on a grand scale, things are actually getting better. So we can decide on what side of history we want to be on. The side that is open to people who may look, act, think, or love differently from us, or the side that sees people who they consider different and think it's okay to judge. Because one side's on its way up. Can you guess which one? Thank you so much for watching. As always, please comment, rate, and subscribe. If you like the things I say and the way I think, do check out my book, Unlearn. You can get yourself a copy at unlearn101.com, Amazon, or Barnes & Noble, or anywhere else that sells books online. You don't like reading, don't want to wait for the shipping, you can get the book in audiobook format where I read it to you in my sexy mumbly voice, and you can download it immediately at unlearn101.com. I really appreciate the time you took to watch this. Please share this with somebody that you care about, or someone that you don't, or someone that you think would benefit from watching it. Much love. Kanye West has always been about experimenting and pushing things together that other people may not think fit. He was one of the first rappers to wear pink. He put Mos Def and Freeway together. He put Justin Bieber and Raekwon together. He put reality stars and high fashion together. Did every experiment he did work? No. But what matters was he wasn't afraid to try.